Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Rob Zimmerman. I'm president of 3Up Golf, and for those of you who don't know, every once in a while I'll do one of these video updates to kind of keep everybody up to date what's happening with the company. Since I've talked last, we've had a few, actually more than a few developments go on with the company. Let's start right off with the new trinkets inside of the bags. We're offering poker chips now with every single dozen that's sold. We used to have those little metal embossed ball markers, and we've since changed that. We now have bigger poker chips. They come in a few different colors, and they're just randomly selected, so every time you buy a dozen, you'll have a poker chip inside there. We've also started including a teasel. And if you're not familiar with teasel, it's actually a pencil and a T merged together in one. It's a really neat product. If you want to check out their website, head on over to teasel.com. That's Teecil.com. They've got a fantastic product, and I know the folks who run the company, and they're great people. So definitely check them out. Next up, we've actually are going to be launching very soon. Actually, I'm hoping to launch it tomorrow. A balls only option. I know a lot of you have purchased a lot of dozens and you have a lot of extra bags and trinkets around, and you don't need another bag, but you do want to order another dozen golf balls. So what we're going to offer folks is for a couple of dollars off, you'll be able to order just golf balls, and they'll come in a no-frills plastic bag, and you'll still be able to order your 3F12s just without all the goodies and the bag on the outside, and you'll save yourself a couple of bucks as well. So keep your eye out for that on the website. The big announcement is that the 2S14 is now in production. As you can tell by the name, that's our new two-piece golf ball. 2S14. S stands for soft. It's a very soft golf ball. It's a low compression two-piece ball. In all of our testing, it's so noticeably softer on every club, driver through putter. It's just amazing how this golf ball feels. I haven't announced the price point yet, but you can rest your hat that it will still have the $3 for every dozen applied to it for the charities, so don't worry there. It will be a much lower price point than the 3F12. Two-piece golf balls are much cheaper to produce, and the cover is going to be made out of DuPont Surlyn instead of urethane, so it's going to have much different characteristics than the 3F12. But we will have more information on that as it comes out. One of the things we did do for the 2S14 is we designed some new bags. We will have bags for the dozens. We took the opportunity to refresh a few items, and we also are going to be doing some special edition bags as well. I'm not going to announce anything yet, but we will have some special bags coming out this year and next year as well. So keep your eye out for that on all of our social media channels and the newsletter. If you're not subscribed to our newsletter, hop on there. Next up, we've got some t-shirts coming out. If any of you have been following our social media, you've seen a few really neat pictures come out lately, and I took one of them, and it's from one of our new designers, who I'll talk about a little bit later. And we're going to turn that into a t-shirt. So keep your eye out, again, on the social media channels and the newsletter. We'll have that within the next month, I hope, and we'll have those will be really inexpensive, but it's a really neat t-shirt design that you're going to love. And along the same lines, from the same company who's bringing us these t-shirts, we're going to have new shirts from Loft Golf. Those of you who have been customers of ours for a long time remember Loft Golf, and you know John from Loft. We're going to have some new styles and some new colors, and we're going to add a women's line as well. So ladies, you'll be able to have a 3Up Golf shirt this season as well. Next up on our list, we did a special over, I think it was the last week or 2 weeks ago, over at Everyday Drinkers. We ran a contest where folks could submit a golf-themed cocktail, and we ran a contest where we chose one winner of all the submissions, and one winner won a dozen golf balls, and they also won a head cover from BombTech Golf, our good friends over in Vermont. So if you would like to watch those videos, head on over to everydaydrinkers.com. My good friend Derek Schomer runs it. He's a buddy of mine from college, and watch all 3 videos. They are hilarious. We had a great time, and thank you very much to Derek for having us on, and hopefully we'll be doing some more promos soon, and you'll love the videos. If you're a cocktail fan at all, you want to subscribe to his channel and watch some of his videos. They're fantastic and very good. Next up, we have been doing for the last month or so on our Facebook page, we've been doing Free Stuff Fridays. Every Friday we give away a 3F12 sample pack along with some other golf-related goodies. Over the last month we've been doing some giveaways from the Masters, actually some merchandise that I picked up while we were at the Masters this year. So if you are not on our Facebook page, do make sure to hop on there. That's facebook.com/3upgolf, super easy to remember. Hop on there, like our page, and every Friday be sure to stop by. I'll put up a post. You'll see you can comment and like the page. That'll get you 2 entries into the contest. And I encourage picture comments always because we can have some good fun with those. Next up, a big announcement that came out this week actually. We brought on 2 members to the 3Up Golf team. We brought on Herb McNally and Lisanne Schmidt for social media channel work. Herb actually is a fantastic artist. Anybody who's involved in the Twitter community knows Herb. He's McNally22. He does great artwork, and yeah, I've been talking with Herb for the last year, and I knew we had to bring him on in some capacity, and I'm really happy to be able to bring him on. He's going to be doing some artwork for our social media channels. He's going to be doing some stuff for our website and our newsletter as well. So very happy to have Herb on board, and he's a good friend and a great golfer, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Lisanne actually is an amateur golfer here from New Hampshire. She's played a lot of New Hampshire events. She played collegiate golf. She's done some USGA stuff as well. She reached out to us about doing some blogging and social media, and when I looked at her resume and I looked at how she's involved with social media, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter, I knew we had to bring her on board. We met her, Danielle and I met her last week, and she is a fantastic person, and you guys are going to absolutely love her content and her enthusiasm for the game and what she brings. We're really excited to have Lisanne on board, and so keep your eye out. You'll see some pictures from her. She will be using the Instagram account. The Pinterest account is actually all hers now. She's going to completely take over Pinterest for us. So keep your eye out on that. If you're not following us on there, it's pinterest.com/3upgolf. Again, super easy to remember. Welcome to Herb and Lisanne to the team. Really happy to have you guys both on board. Next up, we've finally launched Bryce bands. These awesome little green bands right here. They've got 3Up Golf on one side and Team 3Up on the other. You can get these on our website. They're $3 a piece, and they're called Bryce bands because 100% of the proceeds for the sale will go to a charity of Bryce's choosing. And in case you weren't familiar, Bryce is my son, and he wanted to get involved with the charity aspect of 3Up Golf, and he asked what he could do to raise money for a charity that was near and dear to his heart, which is the First Tee program of New Hampshire. And we put this together. So the next time you buy a dozen golf balls on 3upgolf.com, make sure you go over to the accessories section of our store and pick up a Bryce band. It's only $3. And again, 100% of the proceeds for the band goes towards his charity. And we both thank you very much for picking one up. Next up, we donated another check to charity, and this is really what 3Up Golf is all about, and what Danielle and I really are excited about doing, and it's giving back to charities. The latest charity was a scholarship fund here in New Hampshire called the McDonough Foundation. They give away scholarships to students who work at golf courses throughout New Hampshire. They do fantastic work. They've given over $2 million to scholarships for students around the state, and it's a wonderful organization. It's 100% volunteer run. Nobody takes any pay. All the money that goes in goes right back out to students. It's an amazing organization, and it's one that I'm thrilled to be associated with. So about 3 weeks ago, Danielle and I presented the big check to the president of the McDonough Foundation, and we're really thrilled to be able to do that. And of course, we couldn't do that without your help. Everybody who's purchased 3F12s for the last few months, obviously this is able to happen because of your support and because of your purchases. $3 of every dozen that you buy goes right back to charities like the McDonough Foundation, like Golf Fights Cancer, like the First Tee of New Hampshire, and we thank you very much. We really can't do this without you, and this is really special. So thank you. The last item for this evening, because we're running this a little long, sorry for the long video, but a lot's been going on, so there's a lot to talk about. We're going to be auctioning off soon a picture that Mike Halley did for us. He painted this, and he asked if he could use our logo. You'll recognize the hat logo. And I said, absolutely, Mike, I'd love for you to do this. So we're going to be auctioning off this picture on eBay very soon. And 100% of the proceeds for this will go to the AJGA. It is an amazing junior golf tour. They sponsor they don't sponsor, they run tournaments for students and junior golfers all around the country. So keep your eye out on social media and the newsletters for that. We're really excited that Mike was able to paint that for us, and thank him very much for his time and his effort. Hopefully we're going to raise a boatload of money on eBay for that picture and for the AJGA. Thank you all very much for watching the video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to message me directly. My email is rob, R-O-B, @3upgolf.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and whatever social media that I seem to have forgotten you might be on. Thank you very much again for all of your support and for being part of the 3Up Golf family. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great one, everybody.